everyone. So this week was not as productive as I wanted it to be, but I did get some stuff done. I put a couple new products out in my creative market shop, and I also signed up for a vlog tour, so that was good. Last night we played Heads Up with some friends, so that was a late night. So this whole week we've been going to bed at like 8:30 or 9, which has been really helpful because then we can get up at 5 or 6 and then, you know, get going for the day. But we went out last night, and so we didn't make it home and in bed till almost 1:30 or 2, which isn't really that late, right? It's not like we're retired or old, but it was really tough after going to bed so early the whole week through. In fact, while we were out, I kept yawning, so I felt bad. But today we got Blowouts.
Hey Camila, smile. I never got your before picture, so this is your before picture. All right, so we're done with our dry bar. No, not dry bar. Blow pop, whatever. Dry bar fake. Flip. That's cute. Bring back. Very cute. All right, so we think our hair will last for like what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes, 15. It's pretty hot today.
Because that was something that she wanted to do for her birthday, so that was fun. So, but I did want to talk about some of the publicists that I looked up on Reedsy. So if you go to Reedsy Marketplace, and I'm a big fan of Reedsy, that's where I store all of my books and where it has free formatting. There's a webinar that I did with one of the founders, and I also have a tutorial on using Reedsy. So inside there's another tab called Marketplace. Now you could actually sign up if you want to be a seller on Reedsy Marketplace, and if you are a developmental editor or you do book covers or, you know, basically any service for authors, you can market yourself there on Reedsy. So how it works is in each category that you choose, you can put a request in for whatever service. So I put a request in for book marketing services, and there were 3 people listed that do book marketing publicity services. And the first one was on vacation. She's not even taking requests. And the second one was a guy who has a minimum of, I think it was almost $1,000 a month. So I spoke with him. He was very helpful. He was very nice. I did a discovery call, which is free, and went over stuff. And basically, unless you have at least 20 books, it's not really a fit. And usually at that price point, that makes more sense if you're going to be spending that much money on just publicity alone. But what he does is the same thing as I think a lot of publicists. He just helps you with the strategy, and it's up to you then to execute the strategy. So you're paying quite a bit of money for someone to give you book marketing advice. The third person I spoke to, who I did hire, is someone who was open to working on my budget, so a smaller budget and starting out at a little bit of a lower scale. And we went through pretty much everything. So she did the whole strategy, and hers was different. She had a very organized proposal, and it was very well written and documented, versus the other person who just said, you know, just it's $1,000 and, you know, we'll just work on strategy. The way it works, if you hire someone through Reedsy, is Reedsy will get a cut both from you, and they'll take a cut of the money that you're giving, and they'll take that from the person who's the seller as well. And then the whole contract goes through Reedsy. And the reason you could hire someone without going through Reedsy, but the advantage is, just like going through Fiverr, Etsy, Reedsy will stand behind the product or the service that you're purchasing. It brought up another problem that I think exists, and that's the problem that there isn't a lot of information out there, right? So on Yelp, you can see a ton of reviews and opinions, and for the most part, just the way that it works, they're probably good reviews. And when I say good, I mean legitimate reviews, like someone hasn't paid for them, they haven't been skewed in any way. And so, you know, that made me think I really want to create a marketplace like that, where, I shouldn't say marketplace, a review system like that, where you can go through, and if you want to hire a developmental editor, or you want to do what I did and hire a publicist, you should be able to see, you know, what were other people's experiences with that publicist? Did they have success? Did they not? What did they think? Is there something else out there that they would suggest? And so right now, if you want that type of advice, if you're lucky, you might be in some sort of writer's forum, and you'd have to look through a ton of different, I guess, chats and discussions to try to find the information you're looking for, versus a Yelp system where everything is just there. So that's something I would like to build for the romance roadmap. And I did do a survey, and that was something that a lot of people said they wanted. So it's a little experiment. Hopefully that'll be ready mid next month, and I can start plugging things in there, and people who are selling can start advertising their services. So that's the next project for next month, in addition, of course, to all of the writings. All right, I hope everyone is having a great weekend or a great week, depending on when you watch this, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.